Today I'll be talking on how our lives are controlled by our genes and our environment. We come prepared to this world. Nature prepares us for the journey in our mother's womb. We carry a map of this world, its atmosphere, its inhabitants as we come to the world. We know how to feed ourselves, whom to love and whom to believe, what to fear and whom to befriend. All are ingrained in us. The genes of our ancestors come like a protective cover or like a survival kit. We carry the traits of our ancestors. How our ancestors lived in the past will decide our present behavior. Countries and people who have been friendly with us traditionally continue to be friendly. We find it difficult to befriend a traditionally hostile country as our genes remind us of the past. If all races of people had stayed together in the past, we would have got accustomed to it and would continue to stay and live together peacefully. But we have lived in different parts of the world. We have divided our society into religion, caste, and community, and have lived separately in various parts of the world. We have alienated ourselves from each other. Our dislikes have got ingrained in us and lives with us. That's why communities hate one another. That is why frequent riots occur. It is imperative that if we have to go and live in another country, we cannot expect to be easily accepted. It may take years to assimilate in a new community. Even a small child gets anxiety if it sees someone whose looks are different from the community. One example of what a child mind holds is when you show pictures of, say, rats, cats, or dogs. It plays with these photos. But when it sees picture of a lion, tiger, it gets upset. The child gets upset seeing the photo of a lion, although it has never seen one in reality. It all speaks of how the genes control our mind. For centuries, we have been taking medicines made of plants with medicinal value. And now when we switch over to medicines made of chemicals, our body does not accept it easily. The body remembers the past memories of medicines made from herbs, and so it produces side effects. Our reaction even to a small issue can be big. Small issues trigger strong reactions. We react the same way as we would have when we lived in the wild and had to fight with the wild animals for our survival. Today we are safe in our houses, but with the centuries of struggle with the wild, our reactions have got assimilated within us and stored in our genes. So even for small issues, our reactions are as if we are attacked by a predator. We carry traits of our ancestors. If they were good at making tools, we could do that easily. Heredity works. If the father was a blacksmith, the son could easily continue with the same business because he was carrying his father's traits, which was passed on to him. This is the reason why we had generations of blacksmiths and grocers. If the father was a merchant dealing with apparels, then their sons would continue doing the same. We can see for ourselves how small children learn the use of mobiles and computers as if they had received some training in its operation. I would rather put it that they were born with it. Early man used to have non-veg food. That trait has followed, and we see no problems eating non-vegetarian. But some communities stopped eating non-veg food, and so their taste buds now abhors non-vegetarian food. Our ancestors used to eat food cooked from whole cereals. Now we use refined cereals, sugar, salt, and oil, which the body dislikes. We like the food that we used to eat when we were young. Our taste buds, our intestines have become addicted to it. In other words, our lives are very well controlled by our own genes and our environment. Thank you.